Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. It's the end of Sukkot and the end of the holidays. If you look around, you can see where our sukkah once stood. There's just the mum plants and the corn stalks and a few gourds. And it's a strange thing, but we're dealing with beginnings, because if you look at this, it looks like an ending. But every ending, in fact, is a new beginning. In our Torah reading, we have the same thing. We ended Deuteronomy last week, and this Shabbat, we begin all over again. We begin with Genesis. In our tradition, there's one beginning that starts with none of this, and that's the beginning of the world. But even then, the scientists among us say, wait a second, there was some sort of something going on before all of that. Within our tradition, though, we accept this notion that beginnings and endings go hand in hand. That when one thing ends, a new thing begins, and you can't begin something new without having something happen before. And so we carry into the new beginning, our new reading of Genesis this new year, all sorts of things that we've learned before. But as we do so, we also recognize that we are in fact starting something brand new, and that there are going to be new discoveries and new things that we didn't notice before that all of a sudden come very clear to us. I hope you can join us as we re-engage and renew and begin again with Genesis. This Shabbat services will be at 6 o'clock. Our Knesset Shalom singers, our adult choir, will be singing. They sang, of course, beautifully at the High Holy Days, but this is their first Shabbat back in the new year, and we're thrilled to welcome them all back. Saturday morning, of course, we have text study at 9, Torah at 10, and services at 11. Saturday evening, we have a great movie, Deli Man, that we're going to be showing that tells the story of the deli scene in America and where it has gone. And as you may have heard, the Carnegie Deli is going to be closing, and we're in the works on planning at least a day trip down to get one last bite of goodness from the Carnegie Deli. And as more details become available, we'll pass them on to you. Sunday morning, we do not have Sunday school. Our teachers are in an in-service. But Monday evening, if you have little ones and you're out trick-or-treating, that's fine. If not, come to the temple. We have a wonderful Goldenberg Series program with beautiful music, and it promises to be a great way to spend the last day in October. And sure enough, Tuesday starts a new month, November, which has the election coming, and all sorts of new things will be coming depending on what happens on Election Day. For now, though, I wish you that comfort that comes from understanding that new beginnings have seeds in things just ended. So this Sukkot has now ended, but the next Sukkot and the next year and all of the new things that will follow it will have antecedents, will have roots in how we experienced the holiday and what we enjoyed and learned and how we all grew together as part of celebrating the holiday. Shabbat Shalom for now. Look forward to seeing you at the temple and looking forward to growing and experiencing a new year together. Shabbat Shalom.